you get coaching clients? How would I start an Instagram account from scratch? And how would I design a first coaching package? Welcome to this live stream. My name is Robin, and I help new and relatively new online coaches to clarify the offer and get the first couple of clients on Instagram. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm curious if you're watching right now, are you watching the live or are you watching the replay? Let me know in the comments below. And I want to jump right into the first question, and that is, how would I start an Instagram account from scratch? And I'm covering this question first because we need this space to answer the second question and following questions. So if you think about Instagram, think about, let's say, you're a local business. Local business means if nobody goes into your new business, everyone will feel like, oh, this is weird. Why is nobody there? So in the very beginning, you have to be very proactive in getting to know people around them and talk about their business so they understand what you're about. And I'm going to go into this a little bit deeper, but first let me make sure that everyone can see me and hear me. So I can see we have a couple of people already. Let me know in the comments, can you hear me? Can you see me? And then we can start. Okay, so how do you get coaching clients online? When any questions come up now in the replay, let me know in the comments and I will make sure to respond to every question, either here in the stream, on the stream, or in the comments. Okay, so you have a brand new account and your goal is now to build connections with your ideal clients. But since you have no followers, you don't have any connections already. So you struggle. If you post something, nobody will engage with it and nobody will see it. So the key here is to be proactive and to go out and build connections. So how can you do this? The key is that you find bigger accounts, what I mean like 10,000 followers or 25,000 followers, something in that range, and you become very active in their comments. So that is key. You will start to share valuable comments on other accounts. Why is that so important? Think about it. People are reading the comments of other people. So you have a big account that is serving your niche and people are commenting on it. And now you're on this account as well and you're sharing valuable insights, you're answering questions. It means people start to engage with you. And what are people doing? They're curious. That means they will check out your page as well. And that's how you build these connections. By being present on other accounts, the people in your niche see you, interact with you, check out your profile, and start to follow you. And also, that's very important, you start these conversations with them. And these conversations, first in the comment section, then in your DMs, is going to be the key to follow up with them. So you have these two different strategies. One is you're active in the comments of this big account, building the connection, and the other part is you start to steal essentially or draw people to your account. But there's a third part that you can use. You can also be super active in the stories of this big account. And why is that so important? Because you want to stand out as someone who's really invested in their growth, in their process, in what they're doing. If you're standing out like this, you get the chance to maybe get a shout out. If you are sharing one of their posts, they maybe share some of your posts. Or you get the opportunity to do a collaboration with them. And think about it. If you get the opportunity to create a post with an account that has 10,000 followers, and at the end of this collaboration post is, hey, follow Robin because he is super awesome and he's doing this and this. What an amazing social proof that you get to draw people to your account. And again, all the people that come to you, you have the opportunity to start conversations saying, hey, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following. And when you are now in these conversations, you can listen what pains they are feeling. What are the struggles that they have? What is their bright future that they're looking for? So essentially, it's in the beginning not just getting more followers, but you also do market research. You are interacting directly with your ideal clients. And through this process, you will be able to develop new content ideas. And this is important. In the very beginning, you're not posting to get followers because your reach is very small. But you're posting to create a profile that other people are interested in. So by solving their problems and creating engaging content, you create a profile that when your ideal clients come to you, visit your profile, they think, oh yes, I want to follow them because I like this content, and they have a strong call to action in their bio. So in the beginning, it's all about getting outside, connecting with other people in your niche by interacting with them on other accounts, drawing them in, having conversations, and using these conversations to build content. So if you're watching and if you like what I'm saying, please consider liking this video. It would really mean a lot to me, and it tells me that you want to see more like this. The next question then, of course, is what type of content should you post? And personally, I would focus on 3 to 5 different feed types. I mean, single images, carousels, reels, and stories, for example. Each feed type has a different advantage, and I'm going to cover this in a second. I would also aim for different engagement types. So some posts are for likes, some posts are for comments, and others for saves, shares, or maybe clicks to a website or to sign up for a discovery call. My current experience is when you post images with yourself in it and you tell a story. For example, you're introducing yourself or you talk about your challenges with losing weight. These types of posts are amazing to getting likes. Carousels, on the other hand, are great to getting saves. So here you can save the problems of your ideal clients. And I want you to think about carousels a little bit like a shortcut. People are saving time and energy by saving this post. This is how you can think about it. So any type of carousel or infographic where you maybe share your top 5 foods to eat when you're traveling, or your top 5 foods for a new spring, for a spring salad. These are all amazing content for your followers to save because it saves them time and energy. Reels are a great way to connect with a new audience. And what a lot of people don't understand is when people watch your reels and engage with them, and that even means watching it until the end, they are more likely to see your content on the explore page. That's the key. By having these different strategies, by being active on other accounts, by creating your own content, by using reels to getting a new audience, you can diversify your growth and your reach in many different ways. And when you then have these conversations in your DMs, you can also see these conversations as inspiration. You always want to leave the people that you have conversations with a feeling of increase. So what I mean is they're having a sense of, if I interact with Robin, I learn something, I get something, I feel better. And a total boss move is if they have a question, that you create a post around it. So you're not giving just 3 lines in your DMs, you're creating a whole post on it and you tag them. Or even better, you go live and explain it thoroughly. And think about it, people are completely new to you, they have a little bit of a conversation, and you're taking the time to create and solve the problems in an amazing way. This is how you draw people in. You're making sure that they feel seen, they feel heard, and they feel understood. And this is how you build these incredible connections, because as a coach, you want these one-on-one conversations. You want to draw them in. You want to build that, get that trust. So this is a way you can do it. You have different types of posts. You have different approaches, single images, carousels, reels, stories. You have this diversified approach. And stories are particularly good to nurture and build this trust, because most of the people that you reach with your stories are people that are already following you. So this is your opportunity where you can talk directly to them and invite them, for example, to a discovery call, or you ask questions and use the results in a poll, for example, to reach out and start new conversations. Another question that I often get is, what type of hashtag should I use as a new coach? And if you are a completely new account, you probably won't rank on any hashtags. By ranking means you will be in the top 9 or top 10 hashtags, posts for this hashtag. It means in the beginning that your engagement and your authority is too small to be relevant. But you use these hashtags to tell Instagram who could be interested in your content. So you can think about hashtags that are describing your audience. For example, you use hashtags like postmenopausal women or women over 40. You can use hashtags for your niche, like postmenopausal weight loss. And you use hashtags for the content specifically. So you could use a hashtag like menopausal myths. And your aim here is to be as specific and as targeted as you can, because your account is not so big right now. So you have to be very specific, very targeted to tell Instagram as best as you can who this content is for. Even though you may not rank on the hashtags, the algorithm may still show you on their explore page, for example. But with the hashtags, don't just look at good names, look deeper into the top posts. Are they sharing similar content as to what you want to post? And by the way, looking at bigger hashtags and the top accounts and seeing they're in the top 9 gives you incredible insights on what kind of content really works for your niche. So you look deeper, you look at the top ranking posts and see if the content is similar. And then you also look if they have a similar size. So you maybe want a difference of 1,000 followers. And if the content fits and the size fits, you can use this hashtag. And let me know by liking this video if this is helpful and if you maybe want to hear more on how to discover the right hashtags for you. I personally use a service that is called Flick, and that does a lot of this engagement checking for you. It's checking if the account size fits and if the engagement rate fits. And I actually did a full stream live training on how to find your hashtags with Flick, and I will leave the link below in the description. So I still see a couple of people are watching. Thank you so much. If you have any questions right now, leave them in the comments. And we've covered so far high-level strategy on growing your account. And we covered what types of content to post to attract new people. Now, how does it play into getting new clients online? The key here for new coaches is to turn the likes that they get into clients. So essentially, you continue the strategy that you have started with reaching out to people, and now you pull them closer and closer. So you can think about it. Every like, every response to a story poll, every comment is a new lead, is a new opportunity for you to message them. And I want you to have here a buyer's mindset. It's very important, a buyer's mindset. You're figuring out by reaching out if they are the right type for your coaching. What experience have they made? What are they struggling with? How are they feeling about their current situation? How committed they are? And would they like what you do? Because if you get a good sense of where they are right now, you have some cool tips for them to share. And that's your opportunity. Once you understand their situation, where they're at, what they're struggling with, where they want to go, you can reach out, or you're already reaching out, you can message them and say something like this. I would love to share 3 very practical tips with you to lose the next 5 pounds. Let's hop on a quick call so we can go deeper. And I'm going to share with you how you can take the next steps. And if you feel like it's a good fit for you, I can also talk a little bit more about my new program. So what do you think? And this is your opportunity then to invite them to a discovery call. And I've made a full video on how to have these DM conversations, and I will also add the link in the description below. From the DM conversations, you need a strong approach to your discovery calls. And I've covered discovery calls multiple times on this channel, and I had also the amazing sales coach Nicole Kramer on this channel, and I will leave the links in the description below on how to not only see an example of a really good sales conversation, but also how to create your own script. And if you like content like this, leave a like on this video so I know you want to see more like this. One of the questions still remains, how do we design coaching packages that sell? And personally, I like to recommend to the people that I work with a 3-month program with weekly sessions for $1,500. And this is for new coaches. And yes, it means you can charge $1,500 as a new coach. And here's why. 3 months are long enough to create good results, but at the same time short enough that the commitment is not super long. It's easy for them to commit. 3 months is manageable, and they may have done a couple of 3-month programs. Sonny, thank you so much for the comment. I'm so glad that you like it. If you haven't already, please like this video. It would really, really help. So 3 months, short enough for the client to commit, long enough to get results. But it also means you don't currently know your ideal audience. And that means a 3-month program is enough to work with a client, get them results, even if they don't perfectly fit your niche and you don't have a perfect vibe. Because in the beginning, you don't want to be stuck with a client that you don't like, that you struggle with, and then they committed for a full year. So then you have to struggle through a full year with them, or they have to end the coaching. That's not what you want. So a 3-month program allows you to work with them, even if it's not a super great fit, but then very quickly and rapidly you get new clients. And new clients means building your experience, and that's the most valuable part as a coach. By building your experience quicker, you can get clients better results, and you can also charge more and build more social proof with your testimonials. So that's why I recommend a short program in the beginning. It helps you develop the experience and get great results. I recommend weekly sessions because it's super important that you build client experience. So you need to be close with your current clients. This whole coaching thing is totally new, so you want to spend as much time with your new clients as possible. And it also allows you to keep a close tab on them, so you understand where are they right now, what do they need, how do I need to adjust my program so they can progress. And in my experience, it is absolutely possible to sell the program for $1,500. If you offer a really highly personalized coaching package, people are willing to pay this price. And this is important. You're not offering a course that's the same for everyone. You're completely new and you don't really have a method yet. So you offer something that is entirely for them. Every step of this program is designed specifically for them. That's what makes it so valuable. It's 100% personalized. And it also means they don't find it anywhere else. There's only you that offer this. And of course, you can adjust the price a little bit depending on your niche. So if you're working with single moms with 2 children, it's a lot harder for them to spend that kind of money than compared maybe with a single man that has a leadership position. But don't be so quick with dropping your prices, because most often it's our own mind that plays a trick instead of us actually needing to reduce the price. So try to stick as much as possible to the $1,500, get the experience, and see that you can actually charge it. Another approach, of course, is you declare your new coaching program as a test program. And then you can drop the price as an incentive for them to join your program. And from there, you communicate in the beginning already, this is a test program, and after that, the price will increase. That's another possibility. If you think, no, I'm absolutely sure, I've talked with all the people, they will never be able to pay this kind of money. From there, I would structure the program in 3 phases. And each phase represents roughly 1 month. So if we think about weight loss for a moment, I would focus in the first month on hitting the right monthly weight loss rate. So if they want to lose 15 pounds in 3 months, we have to make sure that at the end of the first month, they are able to lose 5 pounds per month. That means very often we have to focus on reducing food intake, like eating slowly, making better food choices, maybe reducing some of the high-calorie beverages. Month two is then entirely about consistency. So you could maybe focus on meal prep or better grocery habits, or cleaning up the kitchen and building a better environment that supports their new habits. And month 3 would be the final touch. So you maybe increase the deficit to get a little bit more results, or you introduce training like HIIT training for the last 3 to 4 months to get the most out of them, because now it's only just 4 months, and then you can increase the difficulty. If this is helpful, let me know by liking this video or leaving a comment. I'm super curious if you want to hear more content like this. Finally, some of the questions that I got is, what is the best platform for online coaching and live sessions? Personally, for coaching, I really love Zoom. There are other tools as well, like Google Hangouts or Microsoft Teams. Zoom, in my opinion, is the most recognized brand, and it also looks the most professional. And this is very important. In the beginning, when you're very new, you have very few markers on being legit. So working with a professional looking software gives you a more professional feeling, and it gives the whole process a more professional vibe. So that's why I recommend a tool like Zoom, because it makes you look better. And the last question that I want to cover that I got earlier is, do I recommend Linktree? And for those who don't know, on Instagram, you can only have one link in your bio. However, very often you have multiple links, like a link to a discovery call form, a link to a free download, and maybe a link to your last live stream or to your last YouTube video. So Linktree then is a micro page optimized for mobile that lists essentially all the different links. and it allows you to send people to your bio, so the link in your bio, but you don't have to change the link all the time. And by having these different lists, it's super easy. I have used Linktree for a long time. In the last couple of months, I've used link in bio because each of my posts had a different video link, and Linktree would have looked just completely chaotic having such a long list. So link in bio essentially creates a copy of your Instagram post, and that is clickable. But both solutions and the many variants that are from Linktree are valuable solutions in the beginning. So if you are starting right now and you don't use a software like this, try Linktree in the beginning. It has a free option. See if it adds value to your business. And if it doesn't really fit your need, maybe you can use a software like Link in Bio. They also have a free option. Or what I did recently is I was very frustrated with these softwares because they didn't really fit my current needs. So I built my own micro page. I've already a website, so if you don't have one, that's not really an option for you. But if you already have a website, you can create a micro page on your website, and this allows you to design it exactly the way you want, highlighting what is most important to you. And it's also a way to completely stand out because you don't have link in bio and it doesn't look like Linktree, but it's your design. With that being said, if you're absolutely new, check out one of these options, maybe Linktree or link in bio, see if it adds value, if people are actually using it, and if it does, you can either decide to buy the full option, you can stay with the free course, or maybe you can build your own version. Everything is possible. The key is testing if people are using it and if it adds value to your profile. So if that was helpful, please leave a like. And for everyone who's watching, either live or the replay, thanks so much for taking the time. I hope you learned something. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. Every Monday I release a new video on how to clarify your offer and attract new clients on Instagram. And in fact, on Monday, I'm going to share a new video on how often you should post to get the best results as a small account. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below or reach out to me personally. I will respond to every single comment and every single message I get. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.